Well, in mid-March, the whole country kind of realized that this pandemic was spreading a lot quicker than we had wanted to hope and wanted to believe.
And we saw what was happening in the community. We saw that it was so hard to get hand sanitizer and a lot of other PPE, and realized that we had not only the equipment to make it, but we had the people with the expertise behind us and the vendors willing to support us to take a product from concept all the way to a finished product.
And it was a pretty simple pivot for us to convert the production in our distillery from making spirits to making hand sanitizer. And once we realized that, it was honestly less than a week before we got it out to people. First and foremost, we wanted to focus on donating to healthcare organizations and first responders.
There's still hospitals, police officers, firefighters, EMS workers that cannot get this stuff right now. And for the foreseeable future, they will not be able to get this stuff because the demand is so high. The average person didn't used to use hand sanitizer, and now they're using it every 20 minutes. For us, we are literally ramping up our entire bottling operation and our distillery to ensure that 100% of the production capacity 24/7 is allocated to this.
Just the range that you see, whether it's an individual living by themselves who isn't able to get to the store to get something simple like hand sanitizer, or essential businesses that want to keep their workforce safe, or for healthcare workers that are literally on the front lines trying to fight this pandemic. Something as simple as keeping your hands clean is not so simple. We want to do our part to help our community.
Seeing the team pull together, having the passion and finding their why, knowing it's how you get this hand sanitizer to a doctor in a hospital who literally cannot get the stuff, or a state trooper who shows up banging on the door at the distillery saying, I can't get hand sanitizer, can you help me? I mean, it's such an easy answer at that point, and we don't always get the opportunity to do something like this, and I don't know that we ever will. So all of those people, those 300,000 people that show up every year to Beak and Skiff and support us and support our family, it's all about how do we get this out to the community to help everyone who's provided so much for us over the years.
I think now more than ever, it's so important to stand up for what you believe in and fight for what's right. Sometimes it's not black and white, but when it is clear, you absolutely need to do everything you can to fight for that. There are moments where I kind of look around and I'm in awe, and I feel immense gratitude for my position in all of this. There are other times when it's pretty tough and stressful, and I think that's something that's bringing everyone together, is that no matter what background you come from, everyone is feeling intense stress right now. So we all have to have compassion for each other and know that everyone's struggling in some way, but we'll get through it.
You know, what's been most amazing to me is seeing the people from all over the country and all over the world really chip in, whether it's a grandma who's sewing 10 masks in her basement or big multinational companies that are stepping up to try to make ventilators. I think you see the human ingenuity and people that really, if they have anything to give to the problem, they have. And I think there's been a lot of good in people stepping up collectively and knowing that they can make a difference. At the end of the day, everybody has that inside of themselves. Even if you could just pick up the phone today and call one person that maybe you haven't talked to in 5 years, or you could reach out to somebody and make sure that they have a meal today, or reach out to somebody and make sure that they're not in an abusive relationship. Really checking on your neighbor, really pulling together to create something amazing. I think that's been the most amazing thing, is just seeing people pull together and make a real difference and believe that they can make a difference.
I don't think anyone knows what the future looks like, but I also think we're going to look back on this time and think, wow, I can't believe we all got through that. And thank God we did, because we're so much stronger now for it.